get someone to take a photo at least, and they'll have it all.
I've got a white lens, so I don't even know what's happening with my job yet.
That's all I can say now. Come over there. You're on.
Are you going to get a selfie tag? Yeah.
Oh, one of those things.
I did one at
Have them stand on the stairs, and we can do photos there. Very tired. I'm going to start with restaurants first.
Testing. Oh wow, that's nice and loud. Excellent. Can you hear me? Yes, fantastic. Welcome. Here we are, Brisbane Masters 2025. This is the 10th annual Brisbane Masters, and
I'm going to delve into a little bit of the history of Brisbane Masters very, very shortly, but before we get into anything else, we have a bunch of plaques and prize money to give away from the last few days. So we'll get stuck into that so we can get going. I mean, it wouldn't be a Brisbane Masters without us starting late. So, but we'll get started as quickly as we possibly can here. So, Jimmy. There was another one. Yeah, but it was okay. Alright. While Jimmy's getting the last thing sorted, I'm just going to very quickly go through a little bit of the history of Brisbane Masters. You may have potentially noted I did post something the other day. But yes, as I said, we're into the 10th annual Brisbane Masters, so fantastic that we just keep on going on every year. It's fantastic, and thank you to all of your support over the years, whether it's as a player, as a contributor, as a volunteer, as a sponsor, whatever it might be. It's been fantastic. The first Brisbane Masters was held back in 2015. The Archive Bar at West End. There's a few of you here that were actually here at that first one back in 2015. It was a 64-player event in a very, very tightly packed, small little venue with about 18 machines. And I remember distinctly the first champion was Peter Watt, although Russell Dagger was a very, very close second. I won't get into what happened at the end. I'm sure a lot of you probably know the story, but I won't get into it. But yeah, Peter Watt was the first Brisbane Masters champion, and so congratulations, Pete. And if it wasn't for Jimmy's vision to potentially put something like this on, we wouldn't be here right now. So big props to Jimmy here, and here we are 10 years later, bigger and better than ever. So and we've obviously been in a number of different venues over the years. We were at Toowong Bowls Club in 2016, 2017 was the Mill in the Valley, 2018 was Ridges Hotel, just near the Ekka there. 2019 was our first 10-day event. Gee, that was a nightmare putting that together, wasn't it? 2019. So that was at the Ekka there, and obviously there was a break in 2020. And then 2021 we moved to our new home there at Brewdog at Murray, and they looked after us for 3 fantastic years over at Brewdog there. And the last couple of years we've found a new home here, and a fantastic venue in the clubhouse here at Maruka. So big props to the guys here as well for looking after us. And it's been incredibly amazing. So thank you very much to everyone for following the journey, I guess. All right, let's get some prize money out. We're going back to the fair strikes from. Was it Tuesday? No, I think it was a lot later than that. One of those days sometime earlier this week. What are we up to? We always joke about this every year. What are we up to? About day 17 now? Something? Is that about right? But yes, when I call your name out, please come and grab your prize money, and please be quick because we've got a lot to get through. So first up in tied for 8th spot, we've got Mitchell Stewart and Kieran Braden. Also in tied for 5th spot, we've got Scott Piper, Tony Woods, Gareth Hughes. Then I'm going to read out the top 4. If I can please have the top 4 when you come and collect your prize money, please remain up here. We're going to take a photo of the top 4. We've got Rob McCauley in 4th spot. In 3rd spot we have Tony Cirillo. Runner-up in the fair strikes on Wednesday was Tom Casey. And our 2025 fair strikes champion was Escher Lefkoff.
Is it someone there? What's Jason doing? Jason, were you taking photos? Can you take a photo of this group for me, please? Thank you.
Alrighty, now moving on to the Maruka Open, which concluded on Thursday night. We've got prize money here for the top 16. So first up in tied for 14th spot. Well, actually tied for 9th because they all get the same prize money. So Pat Nichols, Luke Marburg, Justin Hallows, Emily Cosson, Alex Hendrickson, Gino Tibios, Michael Dott, and Stacey Borg. Congratulations. Alrighty, in equal 5th or semi-finalists, we've got Tom Casey, Tony Cirillo, Daniel McGorum, and me. That's the semi-finalists. That's supposed to be Okay, now in fourth spot for the Maruka Open for this year was Esha Lefkov. Again, if we can please make sure the top four please stay up here for a photo as well. Third spot, Paul Jones. Runner-up for the Maruka Open, Rob Miller. And our Maruka Open champion, this is, or the third Maruka Open, our champion for this year is Richard Rhodes.
I need a real.
Okay, moving on to the best card tournament. Again, payouts for the top 16 players. First up, quarterfinalists. We've got Tom Casey, Kieran Braden, Simon Peel, Shane Haining, Michael Dotts, Nick Noban, Brett Delvedova, and Tony Woods.
Quarterfinalists, yes, it should be 8.
Alrighty, the semi-finalists in the best card for 2025. Gino Timios, Jason Lynch, Jimmy Nails, and me. And top four for best card. In fourth spot, Stacey Borg. In third spot, Matthew Owen. Runner-up in the best card tournament, Mitchell Stewart. And 2025 best card champion, Esha Lefkov. Alrighty, next up we have the results of the Women's Championship yesterday. Again, I just want to congratulate all the women who participated yesterday, part of a record attendance for an Australian women's event. 62 players, which is absolutely outstanding, and bigger and better things are still yet to come. So, yesterday we did add on a B grade final for the tournament. And the winner of the B grade tournament yesterday was Kerry McLean. I shouldn't say B grade, I should say B grade. Sorry, I'll recant that. Now, the top 12 finalists yesterday for the Women's Championship were as follows. Again, there's get to come up and get your collect your prize money, but in 9th, 12th quarter finalists, yes. We've got Susie Sherrill-Ambus, Meg Hamilton, AJ Wildey, and Kate Martin. Okay, our semi-finalists for 2025. We have Kim Piercy, Emily Cosson, Sierra Cheryl-Lemus, and I think this last year's champion, Jess, did you win last year? Yes? Yeah. Year before, I knew she won one. Couldn't remember if it was last year or the year before, but one of our previous women's champions, Jess Curio, congratulations. And our top four from yesterday. First up in 4th place, Rose Burgess. In 3rd place, Danny Rocket. In 2nd place, Lisa Conroy. And a first-time Australian Women's Champion in Esther Aronheim. Is our winner for yesterday. Congratulations, Esther. Esther, with that win yesterday, also gets an automatic entry into the Women's ACS tournament next year as well. Congratulations, Esther. And for those that aren't aware, ACS is in next year. Looking forward to that. March, I think 19 to 21 from memory. So mark that in your diaries.
Yeah, thank you.
And that just leaves the classics, I think. Alrighty, so again we've got prize money for the top 16. So quarter-finalists for the classics from last night. We have Tony Cirillo, Anthony Benja, Stu Thornton, Tim Craig, Mitchell Stewart, David Clark. That is David Clark, South Australia, not David Clark. And Jason Lynch.
You don't win money.
Semi-finalists for yesterday. Oh, and me. I forgot me. Sorry. Semi-finalists for yesterday in, obviously equal 5th to 6th, 5th to 8th. We've got Nick Noben, Gino Timios, Emily Cosson, and Richard Rhodes. And our final four for yesterday, 4th place, Gareth Hughes. In 3rd place, Asher Lefkoff. And at the completion of the finals last night, we actually had a tie for 1st place, but of course the tiebreaker was done in a very, very tightly contested game on Road Kings. Coming up just short in that tiebreaker. It was a good game to watch, I must say. Runner-up was Paul Jones. And our 2025 BPAC Classics champion, Andrew Gliadis.
All right, mates, thank you all for your patience through that. Just while I first got the mic, Lambo spends hundreds of hours curating these events, curating the timetable, making banks, setting up all your names in all of the events. The layout this year has been amazing. Spreading the 2 best cards across both rooms, keeping you busy the whole time. It all comes from Lamborghini, so please give it up for Lambo, mates. Forgive me, I got notes on posters and on bits of paper and in Trello and stuff as I run around in my head. But just want to do a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of stuff on rules, just basic housekeeping. I don't have as good a teacher's voice as Vaughn's had, but please remember, be respectful to the venue and the staff. Please don't bring any outside food. Remember to vape or smoke away from the doors, ideally on the backs of the greens. Please, they run a pretty short staff here, so return your glasses to the bar if you can. Put your cans and rubbish in the bins. If you see a full bin, please take it to the bar and they'll get rid of it. What else is happening? Tonight, obviously, we'll finish around 8 or 9, or between 6 and 8 or 9, something like that. The games will be off after that, but please hang around. The bowling green will be open. There'll be music on. The food trucks will be here up through to 9 or 10. The marquees will be open as well. The rain last night, how sick was that? Unreal. Me and Bingle and rain. But thank you all so much for your help. They're fine, we're all fine. We all have, I'm wearing my other shoes today because my others got soaked. But thank you all for jumping in and helping as a community, doing it together. Thank you all so much for that. On that note, while I have all of your undivided attention, before we leave on Sunday, we have to set up the bistro room back to how it was on last Sunday, which is couches down the left and all those large pews on the right. Me and Dan and James Jury can do it on Monday extremely hungover in about 8 hours, or we can all do it together in 20 minutes. So please, if you're around, just got a bit of furniture, I will point. Yeah, and it'll be fun. We'll all be very jovial by then. It'll be a beautiful time. Just a little bit, what else is happening today? The stream will be going around, so remember, the stream is our archive, the stream is what we can always go back and look on. So respect the stream, check in if it needs to be moved. If it is being moved, please jump out of the way. On that note, I just want to give it up for Joe Wade over the last few years of all his help and all his work on the stream. For BPAC and Netherworld and Jeff as well. And also give it up for Brotto as well, who sat in the seats, who's going hard on it. So thank you, Brotto. On the note of content, Sophie is
That's enough out of you.
Sophie's waiting in the middle there. Sophie's doing some content for us today, videos, photos and whatnot. She may ask you to have a chat. You can or you cannot have a chat. It's entirely up to you, obviously. But don't freak out if Sophie has a camera with you. And please, if you can have a chat, try and convince Sophie that she should play today as well. All right. Cool. While I'm up here, we should thank our sponsors as well. We get sponsorship through money, we get it through machines, we get it through time, we get it through posters and banners and whatnot. And this would be impossible, so many hours and so much. All those marquees there are paid for by Hutchies. The prize money from AMD, the prize money from Pinball House, Game System, Neverworld. AMD is the main sponsor of this. Noodle Shirt does all of the banners and posters on the house for us. So please, a huge round of applause for all our sponsors, mates. Dr. John, Coastal Surgery. Hopefully you never need Dr. John's actual services. Which ones exactly? Just a couple of tiny things on etiquette and behaviour today. You guys have all behaved unbelievably well over the last 3 days. If we can keep this up for 2 more days, it will be the best event we've ever had. You guys have all been unbelievable. The machines have been unbelievable, so thank you to the techs that are working all the time. That's just now in the lead up. But just some stuff I should have said Wednesday but didn't say. Remember, always be checking. Please don't plunge the wrong ball. No one wants to do that. No one wants that to happen in their group either. It's always a bit of a bummer for your group, so please always be checking. Work as a group to make sure the correct amount of players is being does plunge play out of order. You must get a TD without fail. You must. If you decide as a group to solve it yourselves, you will all be punished severely by me. So just get a TD. We all know to do the right thing. And also, it's a bit hard to understand for some people, but higher level players especially. Please be aware of your language and how you're talking to each other. Be aware of each other's space. One of my pet peeves is language around conceding or language around you've got me mate or well done when someone hasn't got you mate and they have not well done. So please just be conscious of your language and each other's space. That's about it. Play well. Every ball counts. Every plunge counts. Have a fucking great time. I'm going to pass over to Lambo to do a bit more fine tuning on just the rules for Masters itself, and then we'll do a big selfie if we can, and then we'll kick off. Thank you all very much, mates.
Yeah, sorry folks, I get to do the boring stuff here again. Brisbane Masters, we're going to kick that off very, very shortly. You'll be drawn into groups of 4 or 3, depending on whether you've got an odd number or not. But basically it's a 7-5-3-1 point scoring system. You can self-score, and if you need to, you can also adjust the player order in your matches as well. Basically how it works though is first game, your top seed will get choice of player order for first game, and then for the second and third game it'll be the person who came last in the previous game will get first choice of player order for next game. Now the plan is to hopefully try and get through 5 rounds, and then for the first time ever in Brisbane Masters try and have a break if you can. I know, right? So the fact we're going to be starting probably half an hour late though might negate some of that, but we'll see how things are travelling. So the plan is to try and do the break after round 5, but we may, if we do decide to break, we may adjust that. So just keep an eye on the match play, the announcement banner at the top. I will obviously let everyone know, and we'll be on the mic as much as we possibly can as well. As we have done in previous years as well, any player that does get a perfect round of 21 points, there is a perfect round pin for you, and we will keep an eye on that through the day. And Mr. Somerville, if you do get a 21 this year, I promise I will remember it, okay? Unlike previous year. Yeah, so the groupings this morning, the first round will be a slaughter, so it'll be basically top seed paired with the lower seed and the 2 in the middle, and so on and so forth until all pairs are done. And then once all rounds are complete, next round will be drawn, and all rounds thereon will be as Swiss. So you'll be paired with players on similar point score for your next round. Okay. Now, when you are submitting your scores, please make sure that as a group you are checking before they go in. I don't want multiple groups coming up and saying, oh, the scores are in incorrectly. So please make sure as a group you are checking before they are submitted. All 7 rounds will be played today, and the tiebreakers, if needed, will be done tonight as well. Now, I know last year there was a bit of issue, shall we say, with tiebreakers in the minor divisions to determine who goes B division, C division, etc., etc. This year I will be doing tiebreakers to split those divisions. So if you are on the bubble for a division tiebreaker, please don't go anywhere. We'll do those tonight as well. Okay. Tomorrow morning is finals day. We can please have everyone here by 8:30 if you do make finals. That is for all divisions. So essentially the top 112 players will be invited to come back tomorrow for finals. And we'll do short briefing and presentation of finalists, awards, and kick off finals tomorrow. Now I have, on that spreadsheet, I have updated some of the banks as well, so please take note of that spreadsheet if you haven't seen the link already. It is posted on Facebook, and the aim is to try and get a bit of signage up as well throughout the day for banks for tomorrow. As for today, we have taken break shot out because there was a bit of an error this morning. However, enjoy class of 1812 instead. Exactly. So yeah, class of 1812 is in its place, but all other banks should be the same as on match play right now. Actually, I have updated the break shot on here already. So, any questions at this stage before we get started? Sorry. Thank you. No, thank you. Yes, okay, so yes, we do have a group of TDs as well, so there's about 10 of us that are helping out with TDing decisions today. So there's myself, Jimmy, Adam Lefkoff, Esha Lefkoff, Emily Cosson, John Cosson, Alex Henriksen, Nick Nogan, Luke Marburg, and I'm sure I'm forgetting one person. Tim Craig, thank you.
Tim Craig for pinball.
Team code from Timble, yeah. So yeah, so any of those 10 TDs can help out with TD decisions. If I can also please just get the TDs to come and see me at some point before we do get started as well, that would be greatly appreciated. Just have a very quick thing to mention. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to do it now. CDs, if you have to redraw a game, I have allocated all machines into categories. So the old machines listed as category A, mid games are category B, and new games are category C. So if you do need to redraw a game, please make sure that you check what category machine is first and redraw a game in the same category, please. Does that make sense? Good, thank you. Is that coming from Tim? Tim Chapman, not Tim Craig. Thank you, Mr. Tim. All right. I'm sure there's something else I need to say. Can't remember what. I do, that's what it's doing. Okay, just double checking here. There might be a couple of players that either aren't here yet or are here but haven't been activated properly on here. So we've got Adam Besley. Is Adam here? No. Adrian Evans. No, okay. Ben Reeves. David Greentree. John Whiteoak. Lita, is Lita here? Not coming, okay. Paul Erich. Rain, is Rain here? No. And Susie. Not here? Okay. Alright, that looks like everyone then. So, as it stands, we have 214 players. You're all a piece of Australian pinball history, folks. That is fantastic news. And yes, we do selfie first. Yep. All right. So we can get. Oh, you're going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, if we can, please. Yep.
After you guys get a good selfie, I'll get a picture of you guys looking big. It's like an inception. Selfie.
Yeah, I saw them early. They were fucking red hot.
Let's go hands in the air, class of 2025! Excellent! Cheers! Cheers, everybody! Jump! Tomorrow night. Alright, first round, you're on, folks! They are now! Oh, hang on. Just so that everyone is aware, I made an error with the player order selections. Please play player order as per match play. Match play will tell you your player order. Okay? It is a player it's a rotating order for your player order. So follow match play for your player order, please. I got that wrong. Okay? So